August 3rd, the Department of State Services (DSS) arrested human rights activist Omoyele Sowore in his residence in Ikeja, Lagos. This would be one of the most significant events in the political history of Nigeria in 2019. Before his arrest, Sowore was calling for the revolution now, a nationwide protest against bad governance.
We have chosen a revolution because we are tired of people choosing our enemies for us. We know our enemies. They are those in government who have made it impossible for our children to have a better life, for our teachers to get paid, for people to get rewarded for things that they have done right. A country that is only for the wicked, the incompetent, the mediocres, and those who have no idea how to run a nation. Nigerians, rise. We mean rise now. The time for revolution is now.
Security agents stormed Sowore's home around 1:30 a.m. and arrested him after a bit of altercation. Despite the arrest, on August 5th, the Revolution Now campaign was organized with a protest in 14 cities and towns across the country. Hundreds of protesters stormed the streets to demand for good governance and change in Nigeria. The Muhammadu Buhari government rolled out its full arsenal of coercion against the citizens. Armed to the teeth, security forces took over the venues designated for demonstration across 23 states of the Federation. 57 people were arrested and detained. These included some journalists who were brutalized. One of the victims of the protest is an older woman identified as Saharatv Akomo. Armed police officers brutalized Akomo, who sells fufu, joined the protest after security operatives restricted the protesters from leaving Fagbesa Junction in Osogbo, where they had assembled.
ìyà ń jẹ mẹ̀kúnnù àrùn jẹjẹ owó kọ́mọ́lé láńtà kí wọ́n wo àgbà mẹ̀kúnnù náà ṣe ní àánú. Ní ọlọ́pàá bá fi ọwọ́ fà mí lẹ́yìn bó ti fọwọ́ fà mí lẹ́yìn pé kí wọ́n mú mi lọ sí inú mọ́tò ìbẹ̀rù bí ó ti taari mi lólè mọ́ bá ṣubú. Ọkùnrin yẹn wá èyí ọkùnrin wá fẹsẹ̀ wá mú ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ wọ́n fi gbà mí nípa wọ́n wá mú ìdí ìbọn wọ́n wá fi jù mí ní.
A government that has now come to the conclusion, and a very dangerous one, that every criticism, every opposition, right, is treasonable. Or every criticism of the government is now classified as terrorism.
Revolution is change, drastic change. So why is any government getting nervous about a revolution now movement? If a group of people feel, look, before they take over the second time, let's just remind them that we're not fools, we're not passive slaves, that we're not going to take the same thing as we took in the last 4 years. So the timing itself for me was significant, just to put the government on its toes, to remind it of its unfulfilled promises, unfulfilled expectations, even a reversal of some of its promises, to say we are watching, we are waiting. That for me was the meaning of Sowore's movement.
5 members of the Revolution Now groups were also arrested by the police and operatives of the Department of State Services in Osogbo 1 year after. Issues that prompted the August 5th protest have remained largely unsolved. There have been more killings in different parts of the country. Fear of the protest has taken over the land as the Buhari government clamps down on dissenting voices. Nigerians have continued to demand good governance, while some are asking for a total disentanglement of the Nigerian state, calling for secession. Others are calling for restructuring. Many more people want the government to work for the people. From Boko Haram insurgency, herdsmen killings, banditry, growing poverty, economic recession, Nigerians are crying for a change that keeps reminding us all about the Revolution Now protest 1 year after.